Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to upgrade my Thor to level 41 and be able to unlock his stage 8 battles. So a brief quick overview of my Thor. By level 40, you will have all the attack boost stats unlocked. So I've spent all my points unlocking the branch up north. So I had to pick up Energy Restoration to number 1 so that I can unlock Energy Restoration to number 2. And then head north to pick up the plus 12 hero attack and plus 6 hero int skills. So at this point, attack is at plus 30, int is at plus 30, and I can start now working on the other stats, which is probably magic defense for me because I have Bozol, Listel, a lot of characters who convert magic defense into attack. So let's just upgrade him to level 41 and then move into the Kingdom of the Aurora to do the stage 8 battles. Right, so here's the first one. Just as usual, eliminate all enemies. I will use the Legion of Glory party like always for these first battles and go from there. So Ledin, Yulia, Elwyn, let's throw in Liana. And then I need one more damage dealer, which may just be Young Jessica, like this. Alright, this looks good. Let's begin with this, and double checking, finalizing, everything looks good. Oh, except for Liana, who needs to change up her skills, like so. Let's go. Ninja Cell. So, start with a Ledin faction buff. Maybe I'll just have Yulia toss out a Godly Menace here. Perfect. Next is to have Ledin get active again, so that he can Righteous Duel a target to him. And I'm just double checking what skills he has. Okay, perfect. So let's just Righteous Duel. The range attacker. Have Elwyn just Reign of Glory. And Sword Soul Strike, the Barbarian Warrior. And Yulia, or sorry, Young Jessica is just going to Divine Bestowment on the spot. And kill off the Barbarian Warrior. Ledin will melee counter-attack against that Dwarven Adventurer. Tank the hit from the Bone Dino and not have any attack come from this Vampire Bat. Now that's interesting. I thought this guy would attack. He didn't. Okay. So drop Thor and have him toss out his hammer. Elwyn is going to Sword Soul. Let's just have Young Jessica Fireball kill. Have Ledin just melee strike. And then have Liana skill up Ledin to basically fall. And Yulia can just try to kill off the Forest Priest. I really didn't expect it to happen. Oh, interesting.
Let's
see. Let's have Thor jump over to strike the Forest Priest. There we go. And Elwyn can quickly finish off the Bone Dino, ending the battle. I'm really impressed by how 4-star young Jessica can do so much, as a side note. Alright, so... And there was actually a feat that I didn't even realize there was a feat. Okay, so second battle, win within 5 rounds. Units ignores class disadvantages and is immune to all debuffs. Okay. So for the second battle, all of the enemies are immune to class disadvantages, so they're much harder to kill. And I just need a way to keep my characters alive while fighting them. So I'm just going to try running Juggler as my tank with Tiaris for healing while dishing out damage to the enemies. So without further ado, why don't we get started? So it's going to be a Meteor Party with the goal of killing enemies as fast as I can. Let's have Aurora faction buff to start. And I'm going to have Omega choose a target to kill. And it might just be best to target the characters with the lowest defense. Okay. So let's have Omega start by striking the Redeemers like this. Then have Juggler Sacred Beast him here. With the goal of mainly avoiding that. And I'm going to have Tiaris. Just maybe range attack kill the Redeemer. And then that way I can have Cherie first launch out her Raging Storm, trigger and act again, and then strike one more time to kill it. And put her safely out of range. If Juggler cannot be healed, he dies, unfortunately. Which ruins things. But we can continue. And see how the rest of this battle plays out. So why don't I start by dishing out Hammer of Thunder to remove these enemies. Have Zerda range attack strike. Have Omega strike as well. And then have Cherie probably fight against the Amazon champions. Perfect. And then I can have Thor eliminate the last character. Even with Juggler unable to heal, that worked out pretty well. And then it's the final battle, win within 5 rounds, defeat 3 enemies within 1 round. Whole bunch of effects. If remaining mobility is not 0, can move again after attacking. After taking action, all friendly units within 2 blocks of the caster gets additional damage. And after taking action, all enemies within 2 blocks of the caster get 30% increased AoE damage. Interesting. So it's an AoE increase in battle? Well, need to win within 5 rounds, defeat 3 enemies in 1 turn. Let's just get started. For the third battle, as usual, I am going to use a reincarnation team. And for this battle, I'm going to have Ares with Wind Whisper. Then I have Lollygess as well as Lucretia for single target strikes. Hilda as the fashion buffing tank, who is also bringing Broken Arrow to be able to counterattack against these ranged enemies. And then Florentia will be here for the strategic regroup healing as well as act again. So action order will pretty much be Ares followed by, let's say, Lucretia and Lollygess followed by Hilda. Well, Hilda should probably go further up actually. So let's just do that. Very first move I'm going to make is have Ares, Fearless Hurricane, charge all the way south, and launch out Wind Whisper to do damage, and teleport these characters around him, and damage them some more. And next I'm going to just move back, like so, and have Hilda fashion buff now. Next character to act will be Lollygess, teleporting herself next to Hilda, and then launching out her 3C skill to crush the Barbarian Warrior. Perfect. Now, why don't I have Lucretia crush this Dark Alchemist with her 3C. Why don't I just move that construct away? I'm going to have Florentia cast Strategic Regroup. And then I can act again by Lucretia. And I might as well just have Lucretia maybe move down 3 and strike the Elven Cavalry to weaken it. So then it's going to move, attack Hilda, get counterattack, and killed. And Hilda will heal up a bit. So another attack. That actually kills my Hilda. So be it. And then I'm going to take a Decay Strike, followed by another AoE, forget. Character survive, which is the key. Now, why don't I start with Lucretia to strike? Actually, I'm going to just drop the Thunder God now to weaken his characters, and maybe I'm just going to have him drop the Hammer of Thunder to weaken them further. Alright. So the very first thing I'll probably want to do here is kill off a target, which is figure out who to kill. Well, let's aim at Dark Elf General to start. And have the Arcane Golem maybe just... You know what? I don't know. There's not much for the Arcane Golem to do. This is end its turn. I'm going to have Florentia cast Resounding Might, heal up these characters here. And Lollygess is raised to full on the sorceresses. Ares needs some healing, so let's heal up Ares. And that will allow Ares to run forth and strike the sorceress and kill it. Perfect. And do some extra damage. So I'm going to just have Hilda trigger her guard skill. And finally, let's have Lollygess move up and kill off that Dark Elf General, which has been dramatically weakened. And that will provide some healing to characters. Perfect. So now it attacks, gets hit by Hilda, and the finishing strike will just come from floor. Might as well. This was a re-clear of the battle, so there's no feats showing up, but if it was a first clear, I would have gotten both of those feats. Win within 5 rounds, of course, and defeat 3 enemies within 1 round. So there we go. So with that, I was able to get my last Covenant seat and put a 6th character here, which raises the efficiency bonus to 607. And next, I can open the Covenant screen itself and go to Thor, and he's at level 41. You get enough experience to raise him to level 42. And then, from here, you also have the 15 Thor Star Souls to use for upgrading. And I previously mentioned I'm going to go for magic defense right now, because that can actually add damage to a whole bunch of my characters. So it's just finding where those magic defense locations are, like this one. That was 8 extra magic defense, raising that to 20, which is the max. And then I have 8 more points to use, which I'm probably going to use to upgrade the soldiers instead at this point. I don't think I need the skill or defense or hit points as a priority. So making soldiers tougher is probably be the best option overall, and that will be maybe the soldier hit point one plus 3%, like that. So thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.